All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the MrCentralDriver channel, and we are out in the garage today with all my beautiful bikes back here. Now, I just got a bike in about an hour ago from a company. We're gonna show it to you, we're gonna unbox it. Maybe I might ride it down the street just really quick. And then also I have another bike that I need to do some B-roll footage of, and that's the next video that you're gonna see on my channel. We're gonna review that bike in full. So without further ado, here's a look at my garage right now. And this is the bike that came in. This is the GhostCat F3 Pro X. Now it does have a little hole right down there, unfortunately, you know, because FedEx loves to just mess with me. But hopefully the bike is perfectly fine. We got the green model, so super excited for this one. I reviewed the F2.2 and that was a very fun bike. I also got some stuff for the bike that's in here. I'll take this out really quick. And this is gonna be for the battery. So these are extra add-ons that you could put onto these batteries. I got the graffiti looking battery skin. So that's gonna be sick to put on the battery. And I also got a upgraded seat for this bike as well, but it's not here yet, so we'll install that later. But we'll review this bike all in full, the way it comes stock out of the box, and then we'll do the upgrades after that. And then this is the bike right here that I am going to take out for a spin real quick. This is gonna be the next thing you see on the channel. Very huge bike, obviously looking at it next to the Graffiti X back there. I mean, look how tall these handlebars are compared to everything else in my garage. It's literally tall as my Tesla charger right there. It's a little taller if you look at this side. And the reason why is because it comes with this cool little stand right here that lifts the back tire up. It doesn't lift the front one up, so you gotta be careful because this is a dual motor 750 watt e-bike. This is gonna be badass. I'm really excited for this one, but however, sitting on it is a pain because if you can see, this is as low as this seat goes because it's a suspension seat post. So people that are, I wanna say under me, like 5'8", you are not gonna fit on this bike because I barely fit on this bike. It is a very huge bike. These are all the bikes in here. Graffiti X, the Van Powers, Grand Teton, my Sur-Ron that started this channel. You got the Roadrunner V3. I'm just waiting for someone to make a battery that fits right in there and it plugs into that one and I can get like triple the range or double the range depending on the voltage sag and everything like that. And then we have the Rev 1 DRT sitting over here. Might sell that down the road, maybe start a new project. And then if I do sell that one, I could fix my Super 73 because this one needs a new battery. I was almost going to take the battery out of this one right here and I was going to see if the Ride One Up battery fit into the Super 73, but I would have to take both bikes apart and I didn't want to go through the hassle of doing that. But maybe down the road, we'll see if that battery fits or I'll just have Powerful Lithium make me a battery for my Super 73 and we get that thing back on the road. And then next to that, I got my K6 Extreme Bull. I have a bunch of people hitting me up to buy it, but no one actually comes through to buy it, so we're probably just gonna have that forever. And that's pretty much it for my bikes. And when you turn over here, it's really messy. I definitely should go through this and clean it up. I mean, look, I have a battery sitting right here for my Super 73 that's just bare and out. I mean, that if that fell off the shelf with an earthquake, it's probably gonna be a fire. And then I think I have the case for the battery down here. I need to just sell that battery and get rid of it because I'm never gonna use it again. But without further ado, I know you guys wanna see this unboxed, so let me start taking the side of this panel off so we kind of see how they box this thing up. Okay, so I got the top of the box taken off and it kind of gives you an idea of how they package this bike. I gotta say, it could have been a little tiny bit better because I was noticing this box and I haven't touched it at all, I'm telling you. This is just chilling here. I would have liked to seen this kind of, you know, in the box, not in this box, but you know, in this box secure, because it was just kind of floating around. So hopefully don't have any damage on the wheel or nothing like that, because it could have been rubbing on that side, but let me get the side panel off and let's check it out. Now that the side panel's off, looks like you can't really see anything. The whole bike is actually covered, so that's good. So hopefully there is no damage on the actual paint of the bike, but man, this is gonna take a lot to get this off. So let me start removing this so we can at least see somewhat of how this bike is looking. So I made some progress. You can see that green dark color looks absolutely beautiful. But before we get into that, because something I noticed how they ship these bikes out that you guys might not know, and I'll say that in a second, I wanted to come to this wheel real quick. And I gotta say, this is such a light wheel. Oh my God, this is like insane how like light this is. This feels as heavy as like one of the motorcycle tires that I put on like my Super 73 or my Ride One Up. This doesn't feel more than maybe, I'd say 3 or 4 pounds. That's crazy. And it has a 203 millimeter rotor through axle. Oh yeah, this bike is gonna be sick. So something I noticed, and I was wondering how they fit it in such a small box, and I noticed that the suspension is not connected right here. So if you guys can see that, the camera will focus, is that we're gonna have to install this to lift the bike up because it obviously goes a lot higher and it goes a lot lower. So that's how they fit it in a more compact box. So I gotta get that installed before we really do anything else, and I'll take the rest of this stuff off and then we'll see how nice this bike is. But it is looking badass so far. All right, so a little bit later, we got a lot more of it taken apart. This thing is almost ready to go. So one thing I really like that they did is the headlight is already installed on the bike. So you don't even have to install that. I hate putting headlights on bikes. Also, we do have to put the fender on wherever I put it. Oh, it's over here. I like that they put the bolts and everything like that on the fender so you know where it goes. It looks like it's an easy fender to put on. Honestly, I've had some really bad fenders to put on lately, but that looks easy. Trying to lift up the bike though at the same time to put the through axle on is kind of hard when you're doing it yourself, but it's doable without flipping the bike upside down. But look at these forks. KKE factory forks right there. Oh, I'm so excited to see how this performs. Now, I don't know if there's supposed to be something right there. I don't think so. It just looks like there would be like a spot for something. You do have this nice blue anodized adjustment right on this side. That looks nice. And it does have a Class 2 badge right down in here. That is great. If you guys can see that. And then this was very easy to do. It was loosely put on there, so all you had to do is unthread it and then get 2 Allens on both sides and tighten it down. That was probably the easiest thing I ever had to do. So that's nice because they get, you know, ship it in a smaller box. It saves them money, saves you money in the long run, so they don't have to up the price on shipping these bikes, because the bigger the package and the more heavier the package, the more expensive it's going to be for us. So I like that they did that. Now without further ado, I got to put these handlebars on this big giraffe neck stem right there. That thing goes straight up. I'm surprised it doesn't go straight like this. It goes straight up in the air. So let me get that on, get the front tire on, and let's see how this thing looks like fully put together. All right guys, so a lot of time has passed. It was actually very easy to put this bike together. However, it would be easier if you do have a friend help you with that front axle. I didn't know that there was bolts on both sides. So there's an Allen on this side and an Allen on the other side, and they're both bolts, and the axle that goes through it threads on both sides, if that makes sense. Normally, it would only thread on one side and lock on the other side, or have threads on here that thread in, and then you put one bolt on the opposite side. But anyways, it was very easy to do. I love the fender, very easy to do as well. There's one bolt underneath, so that made that cool. And the kickstand is very long. I adjusted it to the maximum length because if you can see, this bike is leaned over a lot. So it was already leaning over more than that. But man, it feels really good. It does feel like a small bike though. The seat feels very good, but we're gonna be upgrading this. The one thing I was kind of concerned about is this cable right here is very short. And this is a cable that runs to the back of here. So it's not that big of a deal, but I mean, I would have liked to seen it, you know, behind here, something like that hidden. I gotta say, I did not know this was a full throttle, and these grips absolutely feel like the softest grips I've ever felt on a bike. I mean, you can probably like get your nail in there and make like marks on it. They're so soft. And the fact that it just has a full twist throttle is nice. Now, the bad thing about having a full twist throttle, if you see where my hand's at, the brake is way over here on the left-hand side compared to my hand over here where it's way over on the handlebars, if that makes sense. Hopefully that will focus and show you. So see how far this comes out to this handlebar, and then you come over here and look, it's like not even in the middle. It's like more on this side. So not a big deal, but I think what we're gonna do is, without any modifications, I'm not gonna adjust the suspension, not gonna do any of that. I'm going to put my helmet on with the Insta360 Ace Pro, and we're gonna see how this thing feels going up and down the straight really quick. All right, so I am on the bike and it's not turning on, so I assume this switch needs to go down. Just saw that right now. So there we go, the bike turns on. Let's see if it shows us our voltage or battery. Awesome, voltage right there, 54.3 volts. And we can take this bad boy out for a spin. I'm pretty sure I tightened everything. It's always a little concerning when you put these bikes together. Ooh, turning radius is not that wide. That's our turning radius right there. You can see the bump stop. So doesn't have that good of a turning radius. we're going to have to clean that up later. There's a lot of stuff I didn't put on either. There's a bag that's sitting over there. It's supposed to go right here. We'll put that on at another time. Oh, I was like, no throttle. All right, we got to go up into pedal assist 5. We know how these bikes work. There we go. Let's see if it's unlocked out of the box. I don't know if you have to go into the settings and change anything. All right. We might have to. I don't know. I feel like these bikes are a little bit more faster. I know when I reviewed the F2.2, this thing was just picking up speed like a madman. So we might have to go into something and unlock it. Definitely need more power than this. Now, I was wondering what this was. Now, I have no idea. It looks like it would be a button, but it's blocked off by a little rubber piece. And feels nice and smooth, though. Can never go wrong with a GhostCat e-bike. I mean, these things feel like a dream, like a waterbed. I mean, it just, most comfortable thing I've ever sat on. Hands down, such a comfortable bike. Ooh, turning radius, got to get used to that. So I did feel a cut. So let me see if there's somewhere I can turn up the power. Let's go up and down the street again if I figure that out. 20. Oh, crap. Okay, well, that was wrong already. 20. 24. Hey, there we go. That's the password to get into the settings. I was thinking maybe it was going to be 2025 because we're in 2025 now. So, all right. So, let's go as high as we can go. Let's see. How fast does this thing go? Okay, well, I guess you can go up to 49. It's not going to hit that, but... All right, so voltage, 52 volts. Oh, cool. So you can change. Oh, I do not want to change all this stuff. No. Advanced settings, current limit. Let's go as max as we can. There we go, 40. And I want to say that should be it. All right, so let's see how this thing picks up speed now. Oh, it's lively now. Go through the grass. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Wait, we better look behind us, make sure there's no cars. Oh, we jamming now. This is the power I'm used to. Heck yeah. And this throttle and everything is just so nice and smooth. Wow. Can't wait to review this bike. This thing is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, you got to make sure everything's tight, though, before we do that. And make sure everything's lined up, the handlebars, everything. I don't know if it is. It looks a little off. There we go. I mean, we're still moving about 32 miles an hour. Not on a full charge. Yeah. Turning radius is a little weird to get used to, but nice, smooth, comfortable bike. Wow, man. Can't get over that. Definitely power, too. Power when you need it. On tap, baby. Woo! All right, so now that we kind of got a little bit of a feeling of the GhostCat e-bike, I'll put the bag on, I'll put all the other stuff on that needs to go on, like that front cover. One thing I wish this bike company had was a line that shows you where the middle of the handlebars are, because you're kind of just estimating where to put them, and if you don't line them up correctly, you can have more on this side or more on this side, and it doesn't line up to the tire. So it's looking pretty good, but it doesn't look 100% perfect, but I think it should be rideable, because once you adjust it, it takes a little finicking to just kind of look at it straight and, you know, get it done. But now what I want to do is I want to take this thing out for a spin, because I need to get some B-roll shots of this thing for our review video coming up with this thing that I'm going to film probably tomorrow or the next day. So let's go take this thing out really quick. Not going to really talk about it too much, but we'll get a little feel of it, you know, here and there. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for this thing, but it is definitely like 3 times bigger than this bike over here. It's absolutely insane. All right, to get this thing to move. Oh, kickstand is definitely very interesting on this bike. I can't believe the handlebars are almost as tall as me. Oh, wait, hold on. I was about to set it down, so gotta push this down, put your foot behind it. And again, put your foot in front of it. It folds behind it. And I gotta get on this big bad boy of a bike. Holy moly. Wow, all right, so how do we turn this thing on? The first time I take this thing for a spin. I did change the setting, though, so we're in 2 motors. But wow, I'm off the ground. Look at, I'm on my tippy toes. Wow. This is a big tall bike. All right. Whoa! Holy crap, this thing's a monster. Jeez Louise! Oh! Oh, the seat's comfortable too. Heck yeah. Let's go. Now I should have pushed the handlebars more forward. So that's kind of why like I ride these bikes like this, because that gives me an idea of how I want to ride this thing. And this is way too close. I'm like leaning back because the seat is close to the handlebars. I didn't know how close it was. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to move the handlebars more out a little bit. Let's see if we can dip on this car. Skirt. Let's go, let's go. Man, we dipping. Dude, this bike is gonna draw some attention, I'll tell you that. Now basically what I'm doing right now, I kind of explained it, but if I didn't explain it good enough, or maybe I took those clips out, oh, there's gonna be an accident. Oh boy. Dang, the stuff you see, man. I want to get some B-roll shots of this thing, and basically what I mean is I need some, like, I want to go over the display, I want to go over, like, the way the handlebars look, the frame, an overall look of it, instead of doing it in front of my house, because I do that all the time. I figured it'd be nice to kind of come out somewhere and just, you know, get some nice clips of this thing, but I'm running out of time. The sun is going down. It's very late. It's about 5:05 or 5:10, and I need to make sure I get these shots before it's completely dark, because that will defeat the purpose. And then tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to be reviewing this thing all in full. And then basically we put those clips on top. Dang, man, everyone's in a bad mood today. It's 5, so, oh, come on, you're on the wrong side of the road, buddy. Dang, everyone has their cars out and everything. But yeah, I don't understand, man. People on bikes don't understand that you're not supposed to be going like against traffic. I gotta explain that to people. Should we make a whole video talking about that? Because a lot of people just don't understand. But this is cool, man. We hanging around 30. I don't know if there's anything to unlock it to go faster. I honestly have no idea. That's not what we're really doing on today's video. But I mean, hey, holding a good solid 30 miles an hour is cool with me. I don't even bring my phone with me, so hopefully nothing bad happens. I don't get in an accident because I brought my camera in my backpack and I have nowhere to put my phone. I got some sweats on and we just kind of, you know, chilling, vibing out. We're gonna go this way. Oh, we're gonna follow this little Ford EcoSport. I'm gonna have to go around them because I do not want to sit here the whole time. Let's go around them. Alright, let's go. Let's go this way. Nice. Dog is pooping in the planters. Alright. Now, this is an idea how I'm riding. I'm just trying to get there as fast as possible, so do not ride how I'm riding. I am just trying to get this footage real quick because we're going to probably be there for a good like 20-30 minutes. That's some stuff that happens on in the background of these videos that you guys just don't see. I'm not going to film it though. I'm going to have my helmet somewhere else out of frame, hopefully. Get these nice shots. Hopefully this bus sees me. Oh, this girl, she trying to catch that bus. She was running. I think that was the bus driver just chilling right there. Probably on a little break, just chilling. Man, I did not come out around this time. This is like the busy time. I'm really hoping no one's in the spot that I go to either, because that'll ruin everything. There's sometimes people over there smoking and you just don't know how those people are. So if there is, I'm gonna have to find another spot. And we do not have time for that right now. Woo! Let's go. Man, that front tire, man, really picks up. Definitely gets us to our speed quickly. Seriously, 30 miles an hour is fast. Someone needs to time that. Go back in the video, see how fast that was, because we're jamming. A lot of you guys are asking me if I'm married too. I am not. I'm married to the game, baby. But no, seriously, the reason why I have this is because of it tracks like my sleep and all that kind of stuff. And here's one reason why I'm gonna tell you guys, go through like lights safely, because the only way this light's gonna turn for me is if I go over there on the crosswalk and hit the button. And yeah, I'm not planning on doing that. So once this guy hurries up and go, I can go through. Yeah, let's go. I thought the guy was gonna turn. I don't know. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Maybe someone's picking up kids. I don't know. There's a lot of cars. Oh, there is someone down here. There's a game going on. Oh man, see, that's what I'm telling you. There's always something. All right, so let's try to do this maybe somewhere over here before the game. So I'm definitely gonna have to get some shots of this bike. Let's just do it right here. So now you guys know, when you watch this video review in a couple days from now, you'll understand where these shots came from. Alright guys, we're back. Didn't take too long, maybe 15 minutes if that. As soon as I pulled up, and I told you there was that car down there, they left maybe 2 minutes after I pulled out all my equipment. I was like, you know what, I'm not moving this bike. But anyways, there was a game going on over there for some middle school or something like that, so I didn't want to feel like I was a creeper filming in the background. You know, I'm just trying to get this bike stuff, and they're playing football or soccer. I think it was soccer. You know, I just didn't want to be that person, so I figured I would just do it a little bit down there. But got some nice shots of the bike. I also, at the same time, I like to take pictures of these bikes as well, because it really helps to sell it down the road. You know, get some nice pictures when it's nice and clean before I ride in the dirt and everything. Holy crap. Dang. People are looking at me like, what the heck? This guy just did a burnout on a bicycle. All right, so let's see if I pedal. Let me, hold on, I gotta get these gears to 9. There we go, we got 9 gears on this thing. Come on, pedals. Come on, pedals. Okay, well, I didn't film anything from the pedals, so, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it has a torque sensor. It should. And I wasn't really giving it too much power, because even at 9, when I'm pedaling, I am not connected to these pedals. I mean, 9 gears is a lot. Still doesn't feel like I have a tall enough gear to have resistance. So that's unfortunate. But either way, guys, I'm excited. Getting some test runs on this thing real quick. Adjust the handlebars if I got enough time. And yeah, review is gonna be super fun. I am really curious to see how this thing performs off-road. The tires are aired up to, I think, 2 PSI for the max. I think they go up to 30. We got them at 28 or 27. Feels really solid, real comfortable. Just massive, just massive. I am sitting so high off the ground right now. It's just, it's insane, man. But man, I have been looking at these bikes for months now, probably even over a year. And I've been seeing a lot of people review, and I'm like, I want to review one of those. And finally, it got to the point where I can review one of these. Finally, you know. I'm excited though, definitely excited. So expect the video to come at the end of, I'm assuming, I don't know, January or beginning of February. Right now we have a few more days left in January. I don't know when I'm gonna edit the video review for this, because I still gotta film it. We haven't done that yet. But anyways, that's all I had to say, guys. So you guys are the true MVPs of this channel, and I will see you in the next one, because there's really nothing else to talk about, really. It's just, I'm riding back home, gonna upload all these videos and pictures I took, and get ready for the video review coming up. So I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys are awesome. Be safe out there, and peace out. Oh my God, I forgot all the mess that I have to clean up. Oh man, the day never ends. Day never ends.